Welcome to the channel. Producing content for over half of a decade. Hold on to your butts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. I have seen the gates of Oblivion. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Hello everyone, welcome back to CyberDan Plays. Today we are starting Oblivion once again. And this time, I have to clear things up a little bit. We did try this several times before, and I'm sure that's pretty noticeable for people who have been subscribed for a long time, but we are going to be doing this as a live playthrough from now on. Because I have software now that I believe can run the game properly. Or at least optimally. I feel like for every time I tried it before, there was always an issue that would come up. And yeah, it was not great. It wasn't to the level I wanted it to be. So with that being said, let's begin. And if you hear something in the background, it's the neighbors are doing something out there. So hopefully it doesn't bug anybody. If it comes down to it, I can probably edit it out in post. So without further ado, let's start the adventure of Danny Boy. That's me. Okay. Let's begin.
Oh, look. An Imperial in the Imperial prison.
What do you call me?
Guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash.
Why?
Sad. I bet the guards give you special treatment before the end.
Do they?
That's right. You're going to die in here, Imperial. You're going to die.
I don't think so.
Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're an embarrassment. Best if you just disappear. Hey, you hear that?
No.
The guards are coming. For you.
Let's see if we're gonna have to take care of that guy in the future. I hope. Who's dead? Tell me.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
What do you mean, what's this?
Prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
Yeah, why'd they say...
Prisoner, stand away from the door.
Okay,
Over
fine.
by the window now.
What's a prisoner doing here in the prison? That doesn't make sense, does it?
Put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
Am I?
And the stars were right. This is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on? Oh, wait.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Does it now?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
What will I be remembered for? And who the hell are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Shall I? I go my own way. I do my own thing.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Good question.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Looks like this is your lucky day. I'm watching. Stay out of our way.
Stay out of our way, and I'll hurry and catch up. Maybe they left this unlocked. No. No. Move forward. Gotta see what's going on.
Stand aside, prisoner.
Okay. I'll just stand aside and follow you.
Concern you, prisoner.
Stay back, prisoner.
No.
Close up left.
Ah.
Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down. Stay out of the way.
What you guys doing? Fighting cultists?
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
Okay, you guys keep moving. I'm gonna, pick this corpse. Excellent. Sure, I'll take that one too. They all go nude.
Don't worry, sir. We will get you out of here. They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point.
Ah, potion of healing.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
But I wanna. Oh. I think... Oh, tutorial. Great. Ah! Oh no, I must equip a weapon. If I have one. Katana. That'll work, right? Kill the rat. Both rats. Great. I'll take that rat meat. Interesting. Journal. I know what a journal is. I know how to use it. Okay. Yeah, they're fine. Everybody's okay now. Okay. Yeah, so you get stuck in this not so desirable position right off the bat in the game, Which I'm glad. I'm really glad that that's the case. Okay, well, I guess I have to use other click for that. Okay, cool. Sure. Take all the lockpicks. To use a bow. I know what a bow is. Thank you. Alright, so what I do is go like this and click. Oh, wait. I'm using the wrong button here. I had to change the control scheme a little bit. Okay, let's see. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to dual wield my controls here. If that makes any sense. I have to use I'm basically using my controller with occasional movements with my mouse. I might have to fix that for the future though, because it's not great. But I am playing this on the PC obviously because I think it's the best version. But although basically the 360 version or Xbox, PlayStation versions, I think they have a better sense of controller support for the most part. But yeah, you can't win them all. Okay, let's do this. Crush, you rat. Take that. You saw it, he came at me first. Alright. The adventure begins. Oh my. Ah. Zombie. Wait, actually, that's something that I'm going to have to pay attention to a little bit. We don't need the skull or the bones, because they are of no value at all. Let's see here. How... That's odd. Okay, so... that's strange. I should be able to drop it some... How do you... Hold on. Let me open the control scheme here, or control options. Okay. Let's see. Would it even be in here? Let me see something. I can't believe I have to go to the controls to set something to, drop items, but here we are. There has to be something. Again, this is a product of it playing on the PC. Just have to make your own way here. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, it should be the ready weapon button. Like, at least when you're in the menu. Huh. That is strange. I'm gonna drop that a little bit. Let's see. Maybe it'd be in here. No? Huh. You would think that would be, it'd be a little more clear than this. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me, maybe, no? I don't know why it's not giving me the, control options on the screen here. Or, like, on the HUD. What's going on here? Okay, go back. Okay, let's see. Okay. I think that's right. Back, okay. Might have to figure this out later. What's going on? I don't know why it's not appearing. That's a little odd to me. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if it will show up under the PlayStation controls. Okay, let's see. There. No, it just doesn't appear at all. What is the deal? I'm going to have to cut this entire part out. Let's see. It should be on Oblivion default. That's a must. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that should be it. That should work. I don't know what's going on here. This is a bit strange. Let's go back to the UI. HUD. Okay. Don't need that. put that back on. Maybe, let's see here. Huh. Yeah, that's a little odd to me. Might just have to hold on to it for the first episode, but let's do that. That should probably do something or not. All right. Well, let's play it as is for today. Okay. Heh. They'll never know it's me. Yeah, you do a lot of traveling through the through the opening part of the game. Well, not traveling on the world map, but you know, through the dwellings of under the castle or the prison. Ah. You basically just face a lot of rats. With occasional other monsters popped in here and there. Ah. It's interesting how they, you know, put in the music cues whenever danger is afoot. But it's nice. And it has been kind of a staple of Bethesda games to do that kind of thing. But, you know. It's fine. And some people actually prefer that. So, you know. It's all good. Okay. What we got here. Okay, hotkey items. I know how to do that. Let's shrink down. Oh, wait. Okay, I was a little too soon on that. See, I haven't played this game in a while. Ah, Goblin has not seen me. Okay. Shrink a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I know about the eye. Okay, careful. Maybe get some sneak damage. Oh, no. Okay. No sneak bonus damage on this one. That's fine. We got lockpicks. That's all that matters. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we're really going to have to learn or find a way to change the settings so that I can actually drop things, because I'm not going to want to hold everything. For obvious reasons. Don't want to be over encumbered. Okay. This way, I think? Yeah. Hey, come here. Okay, I was a little bit off there. Those don't travel as far as I remembered. Okay. Don't touch them, though. They hurt. Okay. So we are getting places. Somebody already killed the rat there. Ah, there is a chest. The opening chests are generally pretty, pretty darn easy to open. But yeah, this is definitely top 3 favorite games of all time for me. The other two, I would say, you know, as of right now, probably would say the other two would be Fable and Mass Effect, the first one. But this is still up there as well. I keep going back and forth whether or not, or whether I like one game over another. But those are definitely the top 3. Gotta remember to use that button the right way. I'm definitely going to figure out a way to simplify the control scheme. But for now, we'll do. I'll try to do it by next episode. And not pick up everything I find. For now. I remember there was something over here. There was like a sword. It was a long sword. Yes, iron longsword. I'm going to need that. And the repair hammers. Those are a must. Your weapons do get damaged pretty quickly in this game. Let's see. Damage. You know, I would use the katana, but I think that's going to be taken from us at some point. No, I don't need that. Let's see if we can sneak up on this one. Nope, didn't work. Okay. I've got to probably I'll avoid doing any sneaking moves unless I really have to. There we go. All of this is pretty necessary except for the silver boss. Don't need that. Okay. Cool. Gotta reunite with the guards and the Emperor. But where could they be? Could they be behind that door right there? Maybe. Gosh, I really have to find a way to make that work. Let's see. Okay. I think we're getting close. Ah, there we go. Convenient hole in the wall.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Here they come again. Yes. Take that.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
You'll never take me alive.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
Okay.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I'm probably going to have to fix the shadows, too. It doesn't seem like they should be flickering like that. Okay. The Nine guide and protect us. No. I'm not on good terms with the gods.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Well, okay, I won't take too long with these, but basically this is gonna set up how we're gonna be laying out our basically our skill set, or you know, it's gonna affect our stats pretty heavily. But I think I'm gonna go with Well, I'm going to go with the Shadow. Because the Moon Shadow ability would really... is really going to benefit. It's only one time a day, but there is going to be some required sneaking to be done, so we'll go with that.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
Glad you're on good terms. What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the shadow shall hide you from destiny's cunning hounds.
I don't like how that sounds. Cunning hounds. Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death.
Ooh.
But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
Will it now?
With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Really? Something might happen to your heart, but I don't think it's satisfaction. Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy.
Really?
Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour.
Now it's around 10:07
This,
a.m.
I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
After the tutorial.
You may as well make yourself useful here. Carry this torch and stick close.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Stick close and let us do our job.
Let's equip that torch. While he mentions it. I don't know why I can't just scroll down all the way quickly. Again, something that will be fixed in a future episode, or, you know, hopefully by next. Gotta figure that out. Okay. I have your handy torch. What do we do? I'm not gonna bother with these assassins. Not necessary.
Still got my eye on you, prisoner.
And I have my eye on you. Let's go. Now these torches, they seem to run out not super fast. Oh dear. Oh no. Revenge.
That's not smart.
Sorry. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the torches. They are actually kind of helpful for the most part. And they don't run out too quickly. But like most of the time, you want to have something else equipped.
For the blades and the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
Looks like he was stabbing the Emperor right there. Yeah, they basically drop garbage. Stupid assassins. You'd think they'd come more, you know, well equipped.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
I'll look with you. Yippee!
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Are we? Okay. Let's go. This game has probably one of the best stories.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Let's go. What I was saying was, it's one of the best stories I've ever really played through in a game. It's, I would say, at least the main quest line. Some of the side quests can be
What's your calls?
bizarre or tedious.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor.
I will.
Go down easy.
No, no, he let him through.
Can only lead to your death. I can go no further.
That was
You
weird.
alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Oh, well, I think you'll be fine. There's nobody here except for him.
Scum.
No, he's dead. I'll take that.
Talos saved us.
Why? He's fine.
We failed. I failed.
You failed.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead.
Yep.
The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
I don't know.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say.
Am I his
He
son?
must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
No.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
He's got a kid. Illegitimate kid.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret.
Until
You
now.
need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Thank you.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced archer. Am I right?
You are wrong. Let's create a custom class here. So, custom class. We're gonna I usually choose combat. And that does come handy, but I want to change it up this time. I want to do something out of the norm, something I'm not used to. So we'll do stealth. Okay, 2 favorite attributes. We're going to do... Personality is always a good starter. You gotta... you have to encourage, or not encourage, but manipulate certain situations or suffer as a result. So let's see. We're also going to do either speed or agility. No, we're going to do speed, I think. Yeah. Let's stick to that. Okay. Looks like the stream's running pretty well right now. No dropped frames yet. Okay. We're also going to... Yeah, they give you 7 spots for major skills. So we're definitely going to do Speechcraft and Sneak. That will really benefit our Sneak class. Then let's do Blade. We'll be using those primarily. Okay. Yeah, we'll do block 2. So that's 4. Yeah, we want to have... stamina can run out pretty quickly, so we'll do athletics. Acrobatics, yeah, I think so. That's a good, we're gonna be falling pretty often, I assume. I think. And, yeah, let's see. Maybe light armor. Let's think this through for a second. Alteration. I hardly ever use spells aside from the heal minor wounds spell. Let's see. We'll do I'm thinking either security or mercantile. We'll do You know what? Yeah. We'll do security. Yeah, that's the best way to go, in my opinion. Okay. So what are we going to name our class? What are we? Okay, let's think this out. We're going to be stuck with this. So, Okay, I think that'll be good. Well, let's see. This really doesn't matter, but I like to be as creative as I can. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep it simple. Don't want to spend too much time on this. No. What the heck was that about? There. Create dumbass class. Yes. Okay. Got that. And good old dumbass. That fits me pretty well.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still,
Liar.
I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
Then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Sure. Yeah.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
Was it now? That's where you're wrong. What about you?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
That's right, he takes it from us. Son of a bitch. Yeah, he thinks we're gonna be taking this main quest with haste. Or, seriously. And he'd be wrong. He'd be very, very wrong. Okay. Yeah, they don't have anything. Watch what happens when we poke this guy.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
Sure. Peaceful death. Let's get out of here. To the sewers. Which actually is kind of pretty brief. I've still got it. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's a weird thing. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Like, if I can't find a way to, fix the controller issue in future episodes, I might just have to resort to actually doing mouse and keyboard, which rarely do, mainly because I'm not great at it. But hey, might come down to that. Who knows? Ah, monsters. Alright, yeah, they just have rat meat, and I might be a lockpick somewhere. Ah, yes. Perfect. Oh, I'll take the garlic, too, actually. That could help in the future. Ah. Enemy indicator being set off. this should be the right way. I should probably go back to Skyrim view mode. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it messes up like that. I do like that more. But we're going to take this stupid hood off. Ah. I like my hair. My flowing hair. Okay, we're finished. Not going to change anything else. Alright. Cool. Red arrow, we know we don't actually need any tutorials. I don't think you can actually... Can you turn those off completely? Because I really don't need them. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think so. It's not too bad. That's not going to be an issue. Oh, we are going to have to unequip this torch, though. Or it'd be here, right? Yeah. Sometimes I think it's going to be in weapons, but nah. It would just be in miscellaneous. Alright. So, the adventure begins. I love it so far. I like some of the little modifications I put into play. Not so much that it would make the game unstable, because, you know, with Bethesda games, the more you mod, the more unstable it gets, and I did just enough to enhance the experience and like the visuals, but not so much that it would cause issues like, you know, game crashes and such. But anyway, let's just go ahead and visit a couple people in the Imperial City. We'll do that first. And then I'm going to probably end the episode there, because I have some work, if I could speak, I have some more videos to work on today, pretty important ones, and aside from that, I really had to figure out this controller problem I've been having. It's been a little bit of an issue, not too much, but I want it to be as perfect as possible, or close to perfect.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Savarius Aetius. We will comply with the Watch's orders. The Aetius family will stay clear of the Syntavs if they stay clear of us.
Sounds like a threat, but I'll note it. So, the two people we want to talk to is first, let's talk to Jensine. Hello.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
Ah, Thorinir, huh?
I think you might be just the kind of person we're looking for. Perhaps you can assist us with a problem we're having here in the Market District.
Sure. Start from the beginning.
I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby.
Yeah.
Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem.
Makes sense.
People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad, a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good.
Yeah, Thornir.
What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know.
Absolutely.
We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice.
So basically, the society that she mentioned is
Thanks again for your help.
think of it like a
I have no
union.
other place to turn.
The Elder Scrolls version of a union. But anyway, that is a good place to end for today. Next episode, we're going to be talking to Thornir and finding out what's going on with that merchandise and how he sells everything at a low price without any issue. So, with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been the first episode of probably many of CyberDan Plays Oblivion. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.